Okay guys, welcome back to Persona 5. Last time we met in Persona 5, well, it was, Valentine's Day. I remember Joker nearly died, and, we got out of prison, so, now we're actually going home because our criminal record is technically rescinded due to all of our friends helping out and finding the girl, that Shido forced to testify against Joker. But now we're saying goodbye to our friends one last time. Saying, hey, how's it going? I'm leaving forever. Oh, by the way, yeah, we hand over the diary we've been writing in for this entire game. I just, imagine Sojiro reading through it, and it's like, and I did this, and it's all the Fans and Thief stuff in there. He's like, I'm just gonna burn this. Upon talking to your confidants, whoever you got to rank 10, they will all give you an item related to their confidant. For example, Futaba just gave us the promise list, and Sojiro gave us the recipe notes. Those items actually carry over to New Game Plus and unlock certain confidant abilities right from the get-go. And yeah, look at all those texts. So yeah, that's actually what this whole part is dedicated to. Just talking to our allies, saying goodbye, and then, going home. So that's really all there is to it. Most of your confidants are in their hangout set and their regular hangout place. There's only a few exceptions, such as Makoto and Haru. And Ryuji. Well, Ryuji's in his default hangout space on the days off. I think, but Makoto is actually where she is whenever we were dealing with Shido's palace, and Kawakami is right outside the school, and Haru is right outside of Big Bang Burger. So, just look around, and they'll tell you where they are anyway if you look at the texts. Yeah, but you can't do anything else. You can't buy anything else. This is the end of the game right here. There's literally no point in doing anything else. Make sure you go talk to Takumi before you leave. I actually hate this moment because it's just kind of sad. It's an ending I don't like, but hey, it's a good ending. It's better than getting a bad ending, which is good, I guess. I mean, that's the point of a good ending. Anyway, though, I'm not really going to talk about what's going on screen this time around because, yeah, honestly,
take good care of your body at least, okay? I'll see you later.
I will say that this is pretty standard stuff, so I won't really be talking much about what's going on screen, but I will be getting into my final thoughts of Persona 5. I may pause a few times to let the cutscene play out, because there is an anime cutscene. Oh, I love this. Anyway, so I guess this is kind of weird. Do I really want to start my final thoughts now? Because honestly, yeah, you know what? I'll wait until the credits, and I did reserve some time off camera, with a picture, just so I could talk over it. But also, I don't know if the spoiler warning told you, but there is a bit of an update at the end of this video, right before the end screen. I actually did something really interesting for the end screen this time around, but you'll see it later. I already saw her. Am I just reading all the texts because they're annoying? I think only the female confidants text you. I also love this theme that's playing. I know we've heard it like a million times throughout this in-game, but this is like the one moment where you actually get to hear it a little bit more than usual. Like, you'll hear it throughout this entire thing. Yeah, look at all those confidants in one area. Yusuke's in his usual place, too. Yeah, there's Haru right there.
I'm so glad.
Still pretty sure she crushed that chocolate last night.
This is my promise to you.
I do hate the fact that that none of it's voiced. Yeah, but remember how I mentioned that the Velvet Room disappeared last part? It's back right now. So, what exactly happened? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. You get the cell key for, getting Caroline and Justine's confidant up, so. Hope you remember to get that. It does give you the benefits of all that.
A trickster as yourself may already know that at this point.
Also, I believe it is possible for Lavenza to fall in love with you. I think if you beat Caroline and Justine in the boss battle, that's the flag for them, you romancing them. And if you, that's probably the other reason I didn't want to do it. It's like, I don't need that. I don't need to be on any FBI watch lists.
Well, I'll leave that to the youngsters. I'm counting on you, kid.
I hope we do see IY in Persona 5 Scramble. I doubt we do, honestly. Do we see any of the characters from this? Actually, I'm not gonna ask. I was gonna ask if, like, but I don't want spoilers, so I'm actually gonna shut up now. I'll wait until Scramble gets localized in 15 years. I feel like it's soon, though, is the thing. Like, I feel like some sort of announcement's gonna be coming within the next few weeks or something. Whatever. I mean, at the time of this recording, actually, it is that Gamescom event going on right now. And apparently Atlas and Koei Tecmo, the company responsible for Dynasty Warriors, are there. So it is very possible that there is actually going to be an announcement this weekend. But at the same time, I'm not hoping for anything, honestly. This year's kind of been a busy year for Sega. You know, we just got like a bunch of stuff going on for Sega this year.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Yusuke. He gave us that one piece. Now we have two art pieces that relate to Yusuke. Well, actually, no, one belongs to Sojiro now because he left it in LeBlanc, but yeah, we have the Sayuri and Desire and Hope. Yeah, you're going the wrong way. Yeah, you have fast travel. That's the underground walkway. Just fast travel to the mall. No, you're going the right way. You were going the right way. Turn around! There, yeah, why didn't you do that a minute ago? Oh yeah, we don't. Man, I wish Shiho got more screen
I'm
time.
going to be a proper lady someday. Just for you.
Choose somebody else. We all know we all know who I want. Am I saving Makoto for last? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I have a serious problem. Oh yeah, Lavenza also... Yeah, so Lavenza also pops up in Shinjuku too.
Oh.
I wonder if we do see these guys, though, and scramble. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. I won't be too mad.
I'll be the one who takes your fate. Just kidding.
It's like a weird way of saying that. You can't buy anything! Not even vending machine drinks.
Yo!
Can we say bye-bye to Lala? I like Lala. Wait a damn year. Wait, what is the legal drinking age for Japan? Is it 21? No, I doubt it is. I mean, I could look it up.
Wait, what the hell? No, I'm okay. I just have something in my eye is all.
Legal. The legal drinking age, oh, it's 20. So Joker, he's a second year. I believe those tend to be 16-year-olds. So, yeah, he's got a few years to wait. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting our name is Harem Fuckers. That kind of just like ruined all the immersion right there. Oh yeah, so Mishima's making a documentary about us.
Even if I fail. Promise?
Nah, I'm gonna laugh right in your face. The entire time. I will laugh while you're crying. Little blue-haired prick. I never did win that Jack Frost doll.
Sorry, I don't know how to say this, but that's the type of person I want to become.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, Hifumi's gonna continue on with her shogi playing.
You won't be victorious if you take your eyes off them. It is the same in shogi and romance, yes?
It's literally just Makoto and Kawakami. Oh, and Morgana. Morgana does give you something, but Morgana's literally the last one, and you can't control that. By the way, I don't know what happens if you forget to do Sojiro and Futaba before you leave LeBlanc, but I'm assuming you just screwed yourself at that point.
Oh!
Oh god, I was wearing...
I'll do all your household chores.
Thank god I'm wearing headphones. Ah, man. Oh, thank god I was wearing headphones for all of Kawakami's stuff. Yeah, man. You know what's funny? That none of this game would have happened if Ryuji didn't say that Kamoshida was the king of a castle and Shujin Academy all at the same time. Like, if he didn't say any of that, theoretically, this game could have never happened. Or if, you know, Shido wasn't a total dick. He's like, damn, brat, I'll sue! He's like, but you fell on your own. You know what? You're right. Understandable. Have a good day. And he just walks away. By the way, Persona 5 Royal actually proved that they do charge their phones, by the way. There's a bad ending in Persona 5 Royal where Joker looks at his phone and says, oh, I forgot to charge it, meaning that they do charge their phones, meaning that Joker's phone should have been dead this entire time. Sorry. That has been a question since part 1 of this Let's Play, and I still barely got an answer. Anyway. Yeah, I think we said all our goodbyes. Oh yeah, Morgana's like, are you really sure? Yeah, so I actually do one last check to make sure I didn't miss anybody. It honestly doesn't matter if you do say goodbye to them or not. I mean, honestly though, if you don't say goodbye to them, you're kind of a dick. You're just like leave. It's just like you're just kind of a dick. I mean, you built such good connections with your friends, and then you just leave without saying a word. Hey man, we should probably say goodbye to Igor. Oh right.
Wanna head back?
I think that's the last time we'll ever hear that line. Not until I play Persona 5 Royal. And do another playthrough of this game.
You finished saying your goodbyes? Well, how'd it go? Did it make you feel like you want to stay?
Yes. Not really.
I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep. Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want it getting lost and ending up back here.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
It really never stops meowing, huh? Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad that he has to leave me?
He said, Sojiro's stupid.
What?
What kind of translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye.
I love Futaba so much.
Mona's your responsibility now. Leave Sojiro to me. That's not true. I'll take really good care of him.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, boy.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best. So, you go do your best too. Thank you for everything.
God damn it, I want to cry now. Oh, Lord. But we still got some cutscenes to be doing, so we're almost done here. Oh.
Hey, you got everything? I took you in. I thought I was the one helping you. But it turns out it was the other way around. Take care. Stop it. I'd rather hear that coming from a lady. Oh, sorry. I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning though.
Weird.
Same with that cat.
Double weird.
End up back in the city. Come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee. Wait, that means I can't go closing the store, huh?
Oh, sorry, Sojiro.
What are you doing? Hurry up and go. Yeah.
I hate this moment right here. Oh my god, I hate that. That gets me. I hate that. Especially because Sojiro. I love Sojiro so much in this game, but... anime.
You over there!
Hey, look this way!
After we said we disband.
Huh?
My word.
Sorry about the weird parking job. The engine just died on us right here.
Hey, Morgana, are you done yet? Why the heck am I in charge of the car again?
And I thought we were done.
It's fine. We're on break. Exams are done too, right? Come on, why don't you let us drive you home?
Was I top of the class this time, by the way?
Really gotta go?
Come on, man. Nobody's forcing you to leave, you know? Wiping your slate clean ain't so easy. You see what I mean?
Hmm?
Things must be slow these days.
Don't mind them.
What they think of us doesn't really matter.
Yeah, she's right. We can totally do whatever we want to do.
The car's fixed. Just had to borrow a plug.
Nice job on the first try.
All right, let's roll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that's awful, Morgana.
It was fine just a second ago.
How did he do that?
Anyways, now that we gotcha, we ain't taking you straight home.
Hey, can I ask something? My friend's in trouble, and I'd like everyone's input.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
If this is any more work, count me out.
You know you want to, Inari.
I'm getting out.
Why'd you open the whoa?
Let me off.
Stop moving around!
All right. And this is actually the credits. In this theme, I love it. It's called Hoshito Bokureto, or the translation is With the Stars and Us, I believe. But yeah, that's the end of Persona 5. 140 parts of pure mayhem, and I guess I should probably do my final thoughts. I love this game. You know, it's kind of a weird thing to say nowadays because, you know, a lot of people hate it when you say you love this game because you're considered basic, I guess you could say. You know, due to Persona 5's recent popularity with, you know, with Joker being in Smash and all that, and, you know, just a bunch of other factors. You know, lately Persona 5 has been, you know, Persona 5 fans get a bad rap. But, you know, I love this game because it was the game that fully got me into the Persona series. Because I told you, I've said this a million times, I have experienced Persona before with Persona 3. I just never beat it. But Persona 5 is the first game that I actually complete. And it got me into the series. It made me go back to 3 and play 4 and all the other games. With that said, though, this isn't my favorite Persona game. This isn't my favorite. I would honestly say it's either my second favorite or really close to first. Persona 3 is still my favorite. But I love this game because, you know, its graphical style is really great. Its music, fantastic. You know, I've been commenting on that this entire game. However, you know, this game does have some negatives, obviously. The Okumura arc, you know, Morgana, I hated the Okumura arc. It took away from Haru, who I felt needed more of an arc than what she got. And Morgana was just not an interesting character overall. You know, they try to hype him up as a big, important character when most of his arc was pretty much resolved by the Okumura arc. And his sudden depression right before Okumura's palace was just kind of unneeded. But, you know, with that said, though, there were still a lot of awesome story moments. You know, the entirety of Futaba's palace. I loved the idea of Futaba's palace. I did like Goro Akechi. You know, people say Goro Akechi's a murderer. Why would you like him? I don't like him because he's a murderer. No, I hate the fact that he's a murderer, but I like it because he takes that with stride, I guess you could say. You know, he knows he's a bad person and he lets it go. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what other people think of him. And also, he also does have you know, his backstory was a little upsetting to hear. You know, his mother dying and Shido not giving a shit about him. You know, I did like that. Speaking of Shido, the Shido reveal was another questionable plot moment. I kind of wish they didn't make that as obvious as it did. Like, the anime handles the Shido reveal better. But, you know, I liked Madarame's palace. I loved the introduction of Yusuke. I liked Kamoshida's palace, despite it being slow. And Kanashiro's is just kind of forgettable, to be honest. The confidants are in the game are really memorable. I love most, if not all of them. I do have I make the joke all the time that I hate Oya and all that, but all the confidants are fairly interesting and all are unique enough to distinguish them all, especially the Phantom Thief confidants. They have a different arc than what their characters expanded on than what was shown in the main story. The dungeons, though, I feel are honestly not that great, but they still do a fine enough job getting what they are intended to do done. They're good. It's better than what Persona 4 did for dungeons, which were just a bunch of hallways with the occasional simple puzzle. This game has tries with legitimate puzzles at times. The pin code puzzle in Kanashiro's, the painting puzzles and Madarame's. All of them felt distinguishable, other than just what color were the walls and what music track played. Like, I legitimately felt like I was in a museum when I was in Madarame's palace. I felt like I was in a bank when I was in Kanashiro's. I felt like I was on a ship. Okay, well, for the most part on the ship one, obviously we weren't on sea at one point, but I felt like I was on some sort of cruise ship with Shido. Every palace did a really good job in distinguishing itself. Mementos can go fuck itself. And, that's really, there's a lot of positives to this game. This game is really good. If you haven't played this game and have any intention of doing so, I highly recommend it. Whether it's the PS3 version or the PS4 version. And hell, if there is a Persona 5 port to Switch, get it. I highly recommend this game to anyone who hasn't played it yet. And it's a really good game. It's slow, yes, but at the same time, you should really expect that because it is an RPG. It's a great game. Unfortunately, though, the community behind it is very toxic. I mean, I hear the joke all the time that, Persona 5 fans are annoying and all that. It is true, though. The Persona 5 community is pretty bad. And the fact that I'm saying Persona 5 community versus Persona community is kind of bad, too. But, this game deserves the recognition it got. It brought a lot of people into a great series. Also, this last anime cutscene here is, just another... I don't know why they have this here. There's no reason for this cutscene. I guess to foreshadow something for Scramble, but doesn't really do a good job of that.
It's weird. All this ain't feeling real to me just yet. Like, am I in a dream,
I wouldn't mind that.
We're free to do whatever we want, after all.
I guess so. If you want to change the world, all you have to do is just look at it differently. Am I right? And that is what aesthetics are.
Wow, Ryuji finally got what aesthetics are after 10 parts. Or 20 parts. I don't remember. When was the last time Fox commented on Ryuji not knowing what aesthetics are? I know it was right before, it was during Nijima's Palace. Yep. Alright. And that's the true ending of Persona 5. Oh, and these next prompts I'm showing off because this is actually telling you, hey, you want to save your game so you can inherit your clear data, which is, guess what, New Game Plus. So, yep, let's save our game. I'll just save it over my test playthrough one and my original profile. 7. Okay, I know there's a lot of hours on that. That's actually about half of that is probably about 90% of that time is actually me putting my PS4 on idle and walking away from the game for another time. That is not, and I have done 3 different playthroughs of this game. So yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying with the game. I love this game. Its art style is great. Everything about I love this game. There are some questionable moments. Of course there are. No game is perfect, obviously. This game is what brought me into the Persona series as a whole. And I know that sounds like such a bad thing to say these days. But I'm proud to say that Persona 5 specifically brought me into the series, and many others too. I know a lot of people who are brought into Persona because of this game alone. And, the fact that Persona 5 has managed to accomplish that is pretty good. I'm really happy about how this game turned out, and I really do hope that Persona 6, whenever that comes out, I hope it improves on everything wrong with this game and makes it even better. And if you haven't experienced Persona 5 just yet and are wholeheartedly wanting to, Persona 5 Vanilla is like $20 now. But Royal just came out, $60. And the PS4s, I don't know how expensive a PS4 is right now, and I'm not really going to look that up since nothing interesting is going on screen, except for this pretty awesome picture, by the way. This is actually the Steelbook art for Persona 5. I don't have the Steelbook, unfortunately. I have the standard version. I didn't pre-order Persona 5. Boo-hoo. I do have the Steelbook of Royal, though, and I'm proud to have that. But, Royal, you could play Royal. And, if Persona 5 is to get ported to Switch, I hope it does, because, I want more people to play this game and, go back and play previous games. Persona 4 Golden is on Steam. So if you want to experience a Persona game, heavily recommend Golden on Steam. And, I can't wait for Scramble to be localized in America, so I can finally play the damn game. I've been waiting for a while now. I've been looking forward to Scramble since it was announced last year. I want to say, was it last year when it was announced? I don't remember. But that's it though. That's the end for the Persona 5 playthrough. What's about to happen now is I actually got this really cool small video I made just for the hell of it. It's kind of like a medley of the palaces and just shows off the awakening sequences of all the characters one last time, except for Akechi, unfortunately, because there's no ending image for Akechi. And also, Akechi's technically not a Phantom Thief. And also, after that, I do have a small video for you guys. After that, I also have another bit of this video. This video is going to be pretty long. I think it's going to be an hour long, to be honest. It's just another video of me, thanking you guys for watching this Let's Play up to this point, and all, just watching the Let's Play and, just explaining some things about this, and also a small update. And then the end screen. So, with that said, though, the next time we meet in the Persona series, it'll probably be Persona 5 Royal or Persona 4. Gonna go backward. We're gonna come back to Persona 5 soon. I know that. But if Scramble is to come out before I do Persona 5 Royal, I'll probably take my attention onto that. But again, I hope you guys look forward to any Persona 5 content. And, the next time we meet in this channel in general, I will be doing Sonic Adventure, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to say again anyway. So the next time we meet, though, in general, I hope it's something else other than Sonic Adventure, And, I still got Persona content on this channel anyway. I got the Persona dancing games going on right now, if you want to check those all 4 of those videos out right now. And then, that's really all I got. If you haven't already, subscribe, stay up to date with me, and see some more Persona content in the future, maybe. Other stuff like that, And, this channel isn't just Persona related. I use a lot of Persona aesthetics, the Persona 5 font and a lot of red. Yeah, that is the Persona 5 font, by the way, if you haven't noticed. But I do other games. I did Batman Arkham Asylum and, all that other stuff. But, I'm not going to get too in-depth with that, because I'm probably going to end up repeating myself in the video. So I'll see you guys next time for more content, and see you guys next time for more videos, and take care. Okay. I'm not sure how to start this because, this is technically in the middle of the video, right before the end screen, but this isn't really a final thoughts thing, no, this is nothing like that. I already did my final thoughts during the credits. I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't finish at all. But, this is nothing like that at all. This is what this is basically is sort of a, glorified thank you. This was, a slash update too, because this whole part, this is a big video for me. We finished a huge let's play. Despite all of the things that's been going on for the past few months now, with the whole pandemic, the protests, all that kind of stuff. This 2020 has kind of been a really shitty year for a lot of us. Let's be frank here. It's just like that. I gotta wear one of these damn things every 5 minutes now, and it's just crazy. But I noticed that myself. I didn't mention these events that often, and a few friends have asked me why I don't mention these events, like why I don't comment on this, why I don't say anything about it. I choose not to. You see, this YouTube channel is sort of a way of, is my hobby. It's my way of escaping reality for a little bit and, just relaxing. I don't do this as my job or anything. This is not what I do to make a source of income. I have a job. I have jobs. I have other aspirations that I want to do, and YouTube is not really one of them. I mean, I do want to gain more recognition. I don't know how to word this. Viewership, I guess. But not to the extent that people would think, I guess you could say. Like, I don't really care about, having 1 million subscribers or, a big number. I don't really care. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just like doing this no matter what, even if no one's watching it. Like, there are people who watch these videos and they don't do anything, and I don't really, I do this because it's the place where I can voice myself a little bit more. I don't really get a chance to do that. And also I like to do this to, maybe someone wants to try a new game out or something like that, or they want some insight on something. It's the main reason I played this game first off. Persona 5 is such a big game. I literally had no reason to do it. I probably should have waited to do this, but I chose to do it early. One, because Persona was really fresh on my mind at that time, because Royal was on its way, and Royal is well upon out right now. It's been out for a couple months now, so if you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend it. I just want to say that, despite everything, this Let's Play was single-handedly one of the best things I've done this year. I am actually really proud of how this turned out. Everything about this Let's Play to me was great. The quality of the video, the mic audio, the sound quality, everything turned out the way I wanted it to. It wasn't the best Persona 5 Let's Play out there. I didn't do everything I could have done. I didn't beat the twins. I didn't show off every little aspect of the game. But I did what I wanted to do. I did all the confidants. I fused Satanael. I did everything I could. I even got everyone up to level 90. I beat so many. I've done so much in little strategies. I honestly think that this Let's Play was a really fun one to do. Whether it was recording it for the gameplay, just the gameplay at the moment, or editing it, very little edits sometimes, making the thumbnails, commentating, making the end screen, and choosing what song to do. And it was all fun. it was all a really fun thing to do. And with that said, I really do look forward to doing more Let's Plays. With that said, though, right now I'm actually going to be taking a bit of a break. Maybe like 2 weeks, maybe a couple months. Not months. I mean, like maybe a month, maybe a few weeks. But this isn't like a big break where I'm like not recording anything at all. More like I'm not doing any Let's Plays that are more than one part a week. Does that make sense? Like, story-driven Sundays and the dancing game Saturdays will still continue. So I will get back to work on those starting next week. Meaning that Telltale Sundays will continue with The Walking Dead episode 4. And the dancing game will continue with Persona 4 dancing all night with Kanji's part. I think it is Kanji. Either Kanji or Naoto. I feel like it's Kanji for some reason, though. With that said, though, I will be coming back to 5-day-a-week Let's Plays. I am no longer doing the 7 days a week. That was only for Persona 5 because I wanted to get it done by the end of summer. I wanted to get it done by the end of September, and I did well above that, actually. I am actually really happy about that. I was trying to get the Let's Play originally done by the end of September. Because that was at first I did this Let's Play 5 days a week. So Monday through Fridays, and then, Saturdays and Sundays are story driven and dancing. But then, a pandemic started, and I had to switch to online school for a little bit, meaning that this setup desk over here that I use for recording had to be used for work for a while. And I had to take down a lot of my capture cards and stuff like that, and I couldn't record anything for a while. But that was when I decided, hey, you know what? I'll just do Persona 5 all 7 days of a week and go from there. And, there were some times where I didn't upload at all for a week or for a couple of weeks, and that was actually for a variety of reasons. But still, I still managed to get this Let's Play done within that time frame. It required me uploading 2 videos at once a day for a couple weeks, I think. Stuff like that. But with that said, though, I still felt that, I think I did a really good job in this Let's Play. I feel that this playthrough went really well, despite all of the factors. Some people were scrolling through this channel or scrolling through YouTube and find my channel and see a whole ass Persona 5 playthrough, and I have 20 whole subscribers. They're probably thinking, this guy's a fucking idiot wasting his goddamn time. Maybe I am. And, I don't really care. I enjoy what I'm doing with this, and, I'm not stressing about it because it's not a thing I really want to try to pursue. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I've never really pursued YouTube as a career. Even back in, what was it, when did I start? I don't remember. It was like 2016, I want to say? And remember I started streaming Batman Arkham Knight, and that was a spur-of-the-moment thing. That was completely random. It was... No one expected it. You could ask any of my friends on Facebook. I just randomly shared a live stream I was hosting on Facebook, on YouTube, and it just happened. It was the middle of the night, I was playing Arkham Knight, and I said, screw it! And then I did pretty well on that, and I just thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to have fun with this. And I eventually ended up buying capture cards and video cameras, microphones, headsets. Well, I've had headsets by default anyway. I've started setting up for all of that, and it was all, it's like I'm spending all this money for a channel that is not performing well. Doesn't matter to me. I still love doing this. It's fun. It's engaging to me. It's something that I feel like I have fun doing. And there's, it's just how you don't find people like that, I guess, these days. I like doing this. And if that sounds weird to you, I'm not sorry. I really am not. If you can't see what's so fun about it, then that's just your loss. You know, I watch YouTubers all the time who do this, and they still have fun while still making it their job. But like me, personally, I just like doing this for fun, purely with no gain out of it at all, because I feel that if that were to happen, if I were to get monetized and all that, I feel that I would lose that fun, I guess you could say, and be more worried about the money. So that's a feeling I don't want to have happen. But again, I don't know if that would ever happen, is the thing. You know, YouTubers like Some Call Me Johnny, Some Call Me Johnny, appropriate, I guess. YouTubers like Some Call Me Johnny, Markiplier, hell, even, just some other YouTubers that have been doing this for years. They still have fun doing it, I hope, anyway. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do. I'm sure they weren't intending on anything either, and I don't intend on anything at all. So, with that said, though, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this Persona 5 playthrough. If you joined in since the beginning, or if you're just joining in now, like you're for some reason watching the finale of the Let's Play, if you have not seen the other parts of this playthrough, I highly recommend going back and watching from part 1, part now, to the finale. It may sound stupid. I may stutter and mumble like a bumbling idiot half the time. You may hear my breathing, because when I was using my headset, I don't remember. I had the headset. I don't have the headset on me right now. I've been using it for school, and so basically, I would have the headset around my head so I could still hear, I guess, because I didn't have it outputting to my headset at the time when I was recording. So I would have it around my ear, and the microphone would stick out, and it would go right about here. But there were just times where I was breathing too hard, so it would go, and you'd hear it. But I moved to this external mic system, I want to say around the Kanashiro Palace? I don't remember. But I've had this for a while, and I just thought, hey, why don't I just use it? With that said, though, I'm probably going to be sticking to this headphone microphone for a while. Depending on how the audio setup works for this, by the way, because, this is actually a test, too. I tricked you! With that said, though, next up for Let's Plays, I'm going to be going to Sonic Adventure. I've been saying that for a long time, but I mean it. I will be going back to Sonic Adventure when I'm done with my break. And then after Sonic Adventure, a few of you guys know what the other game is that it should not be named. It's a certain puzzle game that we're not allowed to talk about here. But I'm talking about it anyway when I do a Let's Play of it. In about 10 years. In terms of the summer Let's Plays, if I ever do this again, I hope I do this again next year. Could you really consider this a summer Let's Play? Because I started it in spring, I think. But it was still fun. In terms of summer Let's Plays, I guess next year I could do another RPG. I could do more RPGs next year. Do Kingdom Hearts, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Persona 3, Persona 4, literally any RPG, I could probably do it. I'll think about doing it. Just if enough people bother me for an RPG, I'll play through it, and even if it's blind, to be honest with you, because I actually would, really feel that would be fun to play. And maybe you guys would introduce me to some new games I might like. With that said, though, the end screen should be coming up in a few seconds, and after I shut the hell up. But if you haven't already, I highly recommend subscribe if you want to. It's up to you. I'm not your mom. I'm not gonna make you do anything. If you do stay and hang out, I just play games and be an idiot. Not know what I'm talking about half the time. I mean, did you watch this part? I'm pretty sure I said 40 wrong things within the first sentence. But I played Batman Arkham Asylum. That was the first Let's Play we did on this channel. I recently the Persona dancing games. There's no commentary from me on those because those technically don't really need commentary. I'm doing that for a personal reason. When I'm playing the games, I don't like to talk, and that would just be boring. It would just be pointless for me to have a microphone set up if I'm not talking. And you probably also only hear the button presses from my controller. Yeah. Wow, this is fucking 15 minutes? I've been talking for 15 minutes? Goddamn. What was I saying? Yeah, there's the story-driven Sundays with Walking Dead, and I'll get back to that eventually. I'm not only doing Telltale games for story-driven Sundays, by the way. I will be doing games like Detroit Become Human, Until Dawn, Heavy Rain, many others. I mean, Life is Strange. I might actually do that soon. I haven't played those yet, but I've been meaning to for a while. I need to play through those first before I get an idea of what's going on. But Telltale games will be primarily it, because those are just major story-driven games these days. What else can I think of? Oh, I also did Assassin's Creed. It was probably overshadowed by Persona 5, to be honest. It's the original Assassin's Creed, the first game to ever come out for the series, so apologize for all my rage in terms of climbing shit and stuff like that, and also just the quality of the playthrough at all. With that said, though, if I have ever to do more Persona 5 content on this channel soon, it would probably be Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, which will probably be after Persona 4 Dancing in Starlight, or Persona 3 Dancing in Starlight. Probably going to be after 4's, and then I'll do 3 last, do the best for last, because I love 3's soundtrack more. Persona 5 Scramble, probably. And Royal, I might do Royal. I'm actually also contemplating doing some live streams again via YouTube. Contemplating. I'm not really saying I'm gonna do it yet. Maybe if enough people say it'd be a fun idea, I'm just, maybe do a stream of Royal, Merciless, or maybe like 5 Vanilla Merciless or something like that. It's up to you guys. I mean, it'd be kind of fun to do some of that stuff, or like a sort of viewer-controlled playthrough of Persona 5, where like I let you guys decide where I go for what I do that day and how I do it. Like, that actually does sound kind of fun. Yeah, I'll let you guys decide on that one. I'm not gonna say anything. But it's up to you. It's up to everybody. It's just up to however many people bother me for it. But if you want to see more of me on different social media platforms, you can check me out on twitter.com. I mostly just shitpost and be stupid, make shitty quote retweets and retweet art I like, favorite, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've been talking for nearly 20 minutes, so I'm going to shut the hell up, let the end screen play, and you guys enjoy your night and have a good day.